Hey guys, it's Andy. Sorry about the lighting in the room, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Game of Thrones season 6, episode 4. So, um I've got some notes written down here. But I'd like to talk about, of course, the ending, Dany killing off all the Khalasar. And I'm guessing it's hundreds of thousands of people that she's gonna have to her cause. They said 100,000. Dario and Jorah said that there are 100,000 people down there, but I don't know if more came because of the Dosh Kaleen meeting they had with all the cows coming there at once. So I'm assuming at least 100,000, if not more, um, people that are going to be a part of her on her side now. Combined with the Unsullied and the Second Sons. So that's going to be super interesting. She's going to need hella boats to go over to Westeros now if she wants to bring everybody with her. I mean, I think boats carry like around 100 people. So, I mean, 100,000 Dothraki plus, the Unsullied and the Second Sons. I mean, they're going to need a lot of boats. That's what I've been wondering as well. And then we get a version of the Pink Letter in the show, and it's interesting how different it is from the books. And I found it interesting that Sansa reads the rest of it out loud after John didn't want to read. How it just talks about him like, "Hey, I'm gonna rape your sister. I'm gonna pass her on your sister. Fucking kill your whole family. Do this and do that." Bastard, bastard. And I find it funny how like he like calls John a bastard, even though like he's a fucking bastard himself. So I mean, I don't. Whatever, Ramsey. You fucking crazy asshole, dude. Really. I'm sure all of us are ready for him to die now. Um, I've been wanting it for a while, actually. So, that's crazy. So I mean, it sucks to see Osha go. So quick. Um, and I've been hearing a lot online about the Northern conspiracy. So I mean, if it is the Umbers are against the North or trying to play Ramsey, I guess OSHA was a part of their plan. Like I mean, it seems like that she would have like tried to play it out a little bit longer, like maybe like become one of Ramsey's like fuck buddies, and then like kind of gained his trust, and then tried to kill him. But I guess she just straight up tried to kill him to start it off with. I know he was trying to. She was kind of feeling threatened by what he was talking when she was talking about when he was talking about Theon Greyjoy and all this and that. But it seemed like that could have played out better. Seems like she was smarter than to just do that. Other stuff. Cersei, the whole King's Landing's leading up to the Tyrells. I'm guessing next episode we're gonna see that scene from the trailers where the Tyrell army is at the Sept, waiting for Marjorie to get out. I'm guessing assuming that's gonna happen next episode or the episode after that. And then fucking Tommen's just such a bitch, dude. He's got to grow some balls and figure out how to get his wife back. Um, Also with da, 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 da. Well, also just the Stark reunion was great. I mean, dude, if you're not emotional when that first hug goes down with Sansa seeing John, and I heard some people say that it was kind of cheesy, the dialogue between her and her and John about like how it was an ass to you when we were younger. I kind of like that. I mean, it makes it more real and makes it realize that like yeah, they weren't like homies when they were kids. I mean, it kind of would be like an obvious conversation for them to have. So I kind of like the dialogue between them, and then other stuff. With Hendario finding out about Jorah's grayscale. That was just a matter of time. I wonder I'm sure he'll tell Danny eventually. I think Dario will probably make Jorah be like, yo, you have to go tell her, what's going on with you. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Because she still hasn't said if Jorah can stay with her. I'm assuming after all he's done that she'll kind of realize that he's on her side. It's pretty obvious. And then, Tyrion, and we'll go back to Meereen, and Tyrion's trying to make peace with the slavers. The 7 years I thought was a little long. I mean, I thought like maybe like 2 or 3 years. But it seems like since Danny just got all the Khalasar, I think when she comes back to Meereen that the 7 year thing will not be a thing. They're gonna have so many people on their side now that she can do what she wants. She can rule Astapor, Yunkai, and Meereen just with like a quarter of her Khalasar. So that'll be interesting to see. And yeah, that I'm trying to keep this short, at least under 10 minutes. Then Littlefinger in the Vale, that's something I had predicted that I'm guessing, spoiler warning ahead if you don't want to hear, but I think when the Battle of Bastards is going to happen, I think in the trailer it shows Sansa sees Littlefinger next episode. I think she's going to reject him at first, thinking that he knew about Ramsay, and he's going to kind of stick around, blah, 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 and when they're losing the Battle of the Bastards, I think the Knights of the Vale will roll through at the end and save Jon and the Wildlings from that battle. Yeah, I think she's going to reject Littlefinger at first and not believe him, which I don't know why anybody would. He's a fucking sleazeball. But yeah, it's going to be super interesting to see what happens with that. And then how he just plays, like Robin's just his little puppet, dude. God, that kid is pathetic. What's his name? Just I forget his name, but he almost got waxed by Littlefinger. I guess Robin's just gonna do whatever Littlefinger tells him to do. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of what else is going on. Maybe Clegane Bowl coming soon to a theater near you. Here whenever Cersei's Trial of Combat's gonna come to fruition. I'm guessing she's gonna after they get Marjorie back. That's when she's gonna send off. She's gonna send Jaime off to Riverrun to go deal with the Tullys and the Freys. And I'm guessing we're gonna have a Brienne Jaime reunion since it looks like next episode that she's gonna probably send Brienne down to the. And I was wondering why she's gonna send her down the Tullys, but I'm guessing she's trying to get the Tully support for the Battle up North. I kind of figured that out a couple weeks ago. That's why she's going down there, because Tullys are her family basically. Her mother, is a Tully, so she's gonna try to get support from them. I'm trying to figure out, the House Mormont, the Hornhills, and then I don't know who the Manderleys are going to be on what side. I mean, that's what Ramsay said: the Manderleys, the Umbers, and the Karstarks. So if I have those three houses, I can control the North. But it seems like the Umbers and obviously the Umbers and the Karstarks seem to be on Ramsay's side now. But no, I don't know what's up with the Manderley storyline. And yeah, but the trailer for next episode, we see Bran with the White Walkers. Sorry about that. And we'll see what's up with that. Whether that's a vision or it's like present day. It's kind of weird that Mira is shaking Bran. Like, I guess he's like going on a vision on his own. I don't know what's up with Bloodraven and that. But that was the most interesting thing I saw. One of the more interesting things I saw in the trailer for next episode. So, yeah, next episode. This was kind of a filler episode, but the things with Dany, her fulfilling the prophecies, and And the second fire of or the fire, she would have to have death. With the death of the Khalasar. It's a huge episode. I mean, huge, like, shift in momentum for Dany. I mean, she just got hundreds of thousands of people, like, on her side. So, it's a huge deal. You know, being like, that's what her son was supposed to do, was to unite all the Khalasar together. And she's doing it herself. So, super interesting. Can't wait for the next episode. Hopefully, I didn't mess anything up. This is like my first actual Game of Thrones video. I've been meaning to make videos for comic book movies. I'm going to come out with some Civil War videos here soon. I'm going to try to do reviews, and I have some other friends that I might be able to do some live reactions with. I have finals this week, so um, yeah, peace out, and I'll see you on the next one. Later, this is Andy.